Good morning. It's a hot, steamy morning, typical of early August in Florida. I've had several people ask me to do a final walkthrough of church, so this is it. We're looking out towards the lake, and that cross you see used to be on the old church when Diffley Hall was still the old church. And the plaza here we will use for Easter Vigil and for Palm Sunday for processions in the church. A year ago, our church looked like a disaster area. It is gorgeous now. Let's go inside and take a look. And I'll pan slowly so you can see some of the landscaping that has taken place as well. As we walk inside, you will see the new narthex, our entryway, our vestibule. You can see it's bigger than it once was. Our cabinets. On this side we have our gospel book, our book of the dead, and our book of the elect. You can see our ambry, which I'll get a little closer on, but not until I see on the left. You may remember that as the front piece for our old altar. And our beautiful glass case where we store our sacramental oils. Kind of a floor to ceiling. But let's go in church and look around. This is the back of the church, which I'll show you later. We'll just pan a little bit here. You can see what the whole building looks like. One of the largest features in our new church is our baptismal font, which, yes, is done. It's just beautiful. Sits in our main aisle so people can come from all directions in the church and bless themselves. That's kind of an overhead view. You can see the steps for adults for the Easter Vigil. Let's go up into the sanctuary and take a look. You can see our ambo, where we proclaim the Word of God. The ambo adjusts up and down and is wide enough for a wheelchair to fit. You can see where the presider sits. Our beautiful granite altar. Our new tabernacle in the back of the sanctuary with the new sanctuary lamp. Our crucifix, which was hand carved by a company in Milwaukee, at least the corpus, the image of Jesus was carved by them. The cross itself was designed and built by a company called Stack Design. Did a great job. They're local here in Tampa. You can see our new organ, which was not originally part of the project, but we were very glad to include it. And then from the front of the church, you can see the addition of a grand piano. It's not quite a full-size grand, but it sounds awesome. Back in the back there, you can see the glassed-in comfort room, where if children are crying or whatever, we can bring them back there and calm them down, then bring them back. You can also see from up front here our Stations of the Cross. We featured them in a couple of our videos. Also, Father Tapp picked out icons representing some of the groups in the parish. Our candle stands there. That little cross you see right there, framed in stone, was one of the original dedication crosses for the church when this building was first built, not when we dedicated the altar in December. We'll pan back so you can get a little perspective here. That's where we put the gifts to bring up in the offertory procession. We got our baptismal font. And we're back to our sanctuary. Get you a little more of a close-up of our crucifix. Just gorgeous, the way, the artistic way they did this. It's amazing the talent God gave those folks. I'd like to walk to the back to our Holy Family Shrine. Father Tapp was very concerned in one respect about preserving the heritage of the parish. So we've incorporated a lot of the elements from the old church, including those Stations of the Cross you might recognize. They have a kind of a new home in those niches around the church, but those are the same stations we had in here before. And one of the best parts of our new church, at least in my opinion, is our Holy Family Shrine. You can see the niches for candles in here, and I hope you'll recognize that as the old statue that was in the old church. Just a lovely place to come and pray. One of the few things that's not done yet is we are going to have a bench in here so people can actually spend some good quality prayer time. Off the shrine is our new reconciliation room. You can see the feature above the baptismal font that reflects the cruciform shape of the font itself and the octagonal shape on the outside. It all came together just beautifully. Bishop Lynch came and dedicated this right on time. There were a few elements missing for the dedication, but the altar was here, the ambo was here, the chair was here. Unfortunately, the corpus on the cross was not here yet, but it's here now. I hope you're pleased with how the church came out. It's a beautiful worship space. Many of the priests of the diocese have been through, and almost universally they love it. It's just a great place to be. Thank you for making it all possible. It's a great space, and I hope it will continue to be for many, many years. God bless.